If I told you now that the universe isn't infinite, maybe it's surrounded by a wall of space-time boundary layer. Outside the wall is another parallel world. Its boundary will be adjacent to the parallel world. Would you believe it? Today, I'll send you to see this boundary of the universe. Although this theory hasn't been scientifically observed and confirmed, but today, based on existing theories, and reasonable assumptions like mathematical models, I'll send you on a journey to the boundary of the universe. All of this starts with scientists discovering a wide mysterious giant hole of 1 billion light-years according to scientists. It may be a scar from a cosmic collision. We are going to cross these boundaries. If you want to cross such a large distance you need to, and the Andromeda Galaxy will begin to merge in about 4.5 billion years. The process lasts for hundreds of millions of years. Fortunately, your spacecraft uses Einstein the impulse model. Scientists believe that the WMAP cold spot, this 1.8 billion light-year wide cryogenic region, remains an unsolved mystery in cosmology. The giant hole is an empty, cold space. As for the shape of the universe, the latest Planck satellite data shows that the deviation of the universe's curvature from the flat model is less than 0.4%. This means that even if the universe is closed, its radius of curvature is far beyond observable range. Humans may never reach the so-called boundary. Imagine you see a regular square in two-dimensional space, but if you add depth and change the perspective, it becomes a cube. If we could see the universe from the perspective of mind space, then a square might be something completely different. But perhaps we can leave our home, the key to the bubble, to go to another. The key to the universe may be inside a black hole. Black holes and white holes are celestial bodies that exist in the equations of general relativity. Simply put, there is a celestial body that is the exact opposite of a black hole called a white hole. And connecting black holes and white holes, there may be a channel-Rosen bridge, commonly known as a wormhole. I talked about it in detail in episode 26. If you are interested, you can check it out. Some astronomers believe that it may be the birth of a white hole, but because it is unstable, it was almost immediately destroyed. This process is reminiscent of the birth of our entire universe, the Big Bang, so scientists call it a little bang. This is our home, Earth, and its satellite, the Moon. Zoom in here is our solar system. Zoom out a little more is the Milky Way. Translate_text. We are just a tiny speck among countless stars. Beyond that is a galaxy cluster. Points of light and swirls of galaxies scattered in endless space. Zooming out further is the Laniakea supercluster. Here, the small speck is our galaxy. Beyond that are the Shapley and Taurus superclusters. Huge clusters containing thousands of galaxies. But from here, they are just tiny spots. Next is the Pavo Indus supercluster, a region 200 million light-years wide. We can keep zooming out until we see the entire observable universe. Here, every tiny speck actually contains thousands of galaxies and countless stars. Scientists speculate that our universe might be like a bubble, and this bubble might collide with other universes. So it's speculated that other universes may exist, possibly even infinitely many. They may all have been born after the Big Bang. The evidence of the collision is here. This is called the Eridanus supervoid. It is about 1 billion light-years wide. In comparison, our entire galaxy is only about 100,000 light-years wide. Here is absolutely nothing. It may be our universe and another universe. Traces of ancient collision. Scientists believe when the distance between two universes is minimal, they are passing each other. The gravity of the bubbles begins to pull on each other, just like two drops of water trying to connect as they get closer. But the universe is moving too fast, unable to continue to interact with each other, so another universe just peeled a piece off our bubble. There may be about 10,000 galaxies in this void. They are either destroyed or swallowed by another universe. Next, let's see how this collision might happen in another galaxy. We see nebulae of various colors and shapes. And if you look in the other direction, there's a huge wall moving towards us. All the bright spots on the wall are huge galaxies about to collide with us. But it's actually a giant mirror. It's just reflecting our universe. Here, space-time begins to twist and is being pulled into another universe at an alarming rate. The usual laws of physics may cease to function here. Gravity may disappear. All the stars will explode. People on the planet's surface would be weightless. But if the universes didn't just brush past each other, it would be even more terrible. The enormous collision energy may cause an incredible explosion. Its power will destroy everything in our bubble. However, the two bubbles may begin to merge. At first, all the galaxies on the edge of the universe will be torn apart. Then the merger begins. Galaxies will begin to move chaotically, fly past each other, splitting, colliding and exploding. You're traveling through deep space, surrounding stars and entire galaxies. It looks like this colorful nebula will soon under its own weight shuttle and explode like a supernova. Now you carefully bypass this black hole. Don't get caught by his gravitational field. Otherwise, he will devour you like a space monster. Wait, what is that strange structure over there? That's a wall of light. If you look closely, each glowing point is a complete galaxy. This wall has about 100,000 such galaxies. And the Milky Way has 100 billion stars. So, this wall has stars like our sun. Trillions of stones, followed by 15 zeros. This giant structure is called the South Pole Wall. Scientists analyzed the redshift of galaxy spectra. Inferred the distance and motion of the galaxy. It is about 500 million light-years from Earth. This wall is huge. It is about 1.37 billion light-years long. But you can't use the most powerful telescope. See this wall? The problem is the Milky Way itself is blocking your view. It's too bright that it blocks this wall. Scientists discovered this wall by measuring the redshift galaxy wall. We know all objects in the universe are moving. They scattered each other after the Big Bang. This happened billions of years ago. As galaxies move, their light waves change slightly. By measuring this change, we can understand what an object is and how he moves, and this wall isn't even the largest in our universe. This is the Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall. A giant about 10 billion light-years wide flat superstructure. It is also a wall made of galaxies. We use gamma rays. Leopard discovered this giant structure. This is the brightest electromagnetic event in the universe. Scientists have discovered there are at least 73 quasars in this structure. Class quasars are one of the most unusual objects in the universe. They are the active cores of galaxies. Scientists explain at the heart of this behemoth is a supermassive black hole. Its mass is 800 million times that of the Sun. All these giant structures just building blocks of our universe. Look, this is our solar system. Let's keep zooming in. You will find these chains are huge and absolute, divided by empty areas. These areas are called voids. There is no matter at all in these places. It is the Eridanus supervoid, or a cold spot. Some scientists think this cold spot may be the result of the biggest collision ever, a collision between universes. There is a theory that our universe is some kind of bubble. A huge sphere contains all these walls and star series. Now imagine there are infinitely many such bubbles. They may be parallel worlds or different universes. Many years ago, a bubble close to our universe's bubble, their walls touched two universes temporarily connected. Just like two drops of water merging together, but the other universe continued to move. The area where the two bubbles connected became thinner and thinner until the connection broke. The two bubbles separated. At this moment, the second universe from our bubble tore away some matter. All the galaxies that once filled Orus's convulsions entered the parallel universe. Scientists speculate we may travel through other bubbles flying to our hypothetical universe. The wall will take forever, then traveling through inter-universe space will take even longer, so we must use portals or wormholes. This is how it works. Imagine on a piece of paper, point A is on one side, point B is on the other side. Instead of going all the way through the paper, we just fold the paper up so that point A is directly above point B. That's left is to make a small hole. The journey only takes a moment. Some scientists believe such cosmic shortcuts are located inside black holes, but how do you survive falling into a black hole? Who knows? Maybe if you manage to survive after falling into such a huge black hole, you will find yourself in a completely different universe where the laws of physics are different, but so far this is just a theory.